Hello, I'm Eric Urban. Today I'd like to speak to you about residential fire sprinklers. Are you worried about what you or your family would do if you were inside your home and a fire occurs? Do you believe you'd have enough time to get out of your home if a fire were to occur? Do you think your family would? Well, you really may not know the answers until you've been inside a home that has been on fire. I'm the fire marshal of a large county in Washington State. I have over 23 years of experience, and while I might not in the experience within the fire service industry, while I might not be an expert yet, I am fully qualified and capable of speaking on this topic today. Studies show that the occupants of a home equipped with a residential fire sprinkler system stand a higher chance of surviving versus a home that is not equipped with a residential sprinkler system. For years, residential sprinklers have proven their capability to save lives and limit property damage. Yet they are still not widely accepted by the general public. Many homeowners believe it's too costly, they're going to malfunction. If they're installed properly by a licensed professional contractor and maintained, malfunctions are rare. And for cost, typically they range from $5 to $7 a square foot, depending on the area of the country you live in. This is comparable to marble, granite, or other high-end countertops. It could be comparable to the price of tile floor, which of course none of these are going to save your life. Let's talk about data from the National Fire Protection Association, or commonly known as the NFPA. Even though there's been a drop of fatalities in a home fire over the last 40 years, chances of dying within a residential fire have increased since the 80s. Why? Well, because homes are built a lot differently than they were back in the from 40 years ago. The wood being used is a lot thinner and a lot more lightweight. It's not as hardy as the wood from the past. This causes, it causes the walls to fail sooner, ceilings and roofs to collapse as well under pressure of heat and smoke. For your furniture in today's homes are a lot different than furniture of the past. A lot more furniture is made with different synthetic materials and plastics. When these are ignited or exposed to heat, they burn rather quickly, and the smoke that they give off is a lot more toxic than it used to be. Now, all smoke is toxic, but today's smoke is a lot more deadly and can take. And again, with the homes, with our homes being filled with this type of furnishings, you have a stronger chance of getting that smoke buildup. Another reason our homes are more deadly is these open floor plans of today. A lot of our homes are being built with wide open concept floor plans, living room connected to the dining room connected to the kitchen. The big trend of the last 40 years or so have been not compartmentalizing houses, which, they're lovely. Your bedrooms are compartmentalized, but in these open floor areas, you have a greater chance of the fire spreading and smoke's filling that area as well. And it's not the flames that are going to kill you, it's the smoke. Once the smoke gets you, you become disoriented, your lungs are unable to breathe, the gases superheat your lungs, and again you just end up kind of falling asleep, passing out, and then you're gone. So let's talk about how quickly a fire can spread. As a fire investigator, I've interviewed many people that have escaped their homes being on fire. Every one of them said they could not believe how quick the fire spread and how fast the smoke would travel throughout their home. There's a great video that you can find a link to at the end of this that shows a security camera on one side of the street and a home on the other, and you can just see the flame kind of going from really nothing to nearly fully engulfing the first floor within minutes. Also, I'd like to show the time frame. It's really the best visual I have today, but it's a time frame of how fast the fire can occur. If you notice here, the fire starts within the first minute and a half. The smoke detector is going to go off, which is great. You're going to get alerted. But if you have a sprinkler system, it's going to go off probably within 2 minutes of that smoke. Within 2 minutes, that sprinkler is going to suppress that fire, give you ample time to get out, and hopefully even keep that fire to that room of origin. Without a sprinkler though, the fire is going to reach flashover where no one is surviving within 3 to 5 minutes. That's where everything in that room is on fire. Nothing escapes that. Nothing living anyway. Very, very, very rarely. And then of course, the fire engines are going to be there within 7 minutes. Flashover may have occurred already by then, and it's just too late. So again, just one chart visually showing sprinklers do and can save lives and reduce the amount of time. So again, data clearly does show that the installation of a residential fire sprinkler should be considered and is worthy of installing. Many new homes today are getting them within my county. I don't have a mandate for them, but we do really pay attention to fire access and fire flow capability, water availability. If a home site does not meet that, fire sprinklers are required. If they can get the fire access improved, meaning 20-foot wide driveways capable of supporting the imposed load of a fire apparatus, and the fire flow is met, then sprinklers don't have to be installed. Some areas of the county and some cities in my county have a mandate. No matter what size home you're building, they're going to put sprinklers in it. They have proven to save lives, and they do reduce property damage. So I'd encourage you to think about it if you're a homeowner looking to build or retrofit or do a remodel on your home. It's always good to have your smoke detectors working, of course. Good smoke detectors will alert you to the presence of smoke and fire, but they won't ultimately control that fire. So that's where sprinklers kick in. And please don't become complacent thinking a fire will never happen in your home, because fire knows no boundaries. It does not. It's not a thinking organism, living thing. It doesn't select where it's going to occur. Doesn't matter your economic situation, your socio situation as well. It's going to occur. All it needs is the 3 elements of the fire triangle to come in contact: heat, fuel, and oxygen. Thank you. Hello, Eric Urban here again. I would be remiss if I did not provide you guys with some references. I took some information from an article called Paradigm Shift: The Future of Residential Sprinklers. Its author is A. Merkhau. It was published in March 2007 in the quarterly called PM Engineer, Volume 13, Issue 3. I found this article on the Waldorf University Library online. Another article I took information from was Story in Progress by S. Sutherland, found on nfpa.org, published August 15th, 2021. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this speech.